Good afternoon, students. This is Dr. Anupam, and today I will discuss about the introduction or give a first introduction about the clinical biochemistry. As you all know, aware that during this time, the whole world is facing the pandemic of COVID-19, and the only you can say that the task is how to test all the patients as you all know that majority of the patients are asymptomatic for that disease, so you cannot identify the patient by their symptoms. Only you can able to identify that is either the person is infected with this virus or not by testing their samples, either it is coming positive or negative. So all is the part of comes under the clinical biochemistry. So how you will go to visit the doctors, and how they prescribe you for the sampling, and then the sample, how they will take the samples and how the sample were processed, and what are the results that comes from your samples. So all comes under the part of clinical biochemistry. So first, I will give you the brief introduction about the clinical laboratories, what are the steps and how they work all together, because it's not a single part or single thing that can act. So it is a chain of many step by step persons, people, organization, and the steps. So whenever a person get ill, so it the person visit to the doctors, and the first thing the doctor will do is that it asks about your symptoms, and taking the history. So basically, it is the first step of diagnosing any disease. So by doing the physical examination by the doctors, it is the first steps of any disease that is going to be diagnosed. So whenever the person get ill, diagnosis begin with the physical examination by doctors. Then the second step is that it may not possible to diagnose the disease only on the basis of physical examination, because nowadays many of the disease have similar kind of symptoms and appearance of that disease. So you cannot identify or diagnose a disease on the basis of only the physical examination. So that's you have to move again of further steps. So that is the role comes under then the role comes for the test. So further the examination can be done by a different type of test. So we call that the diagnostic test that will confirm a suspected disease. Okay, then after comes the role of clinical and pathological laboratory tests, where all the tests are conducted and confirm the cause of that disease. So for these steps, for these doing, so there are the many functional component of clinical laboratories, like clinical pathology, where the histology or sections of tissues were undertaking for the examination. Then the hematology, chemical clinical biochemistry, then microbiology, whenever the person or human being get infected by any microorganism like bacteria, fungi. So we have to first isolate that microorganism before confirming that the diagnosis, that actually the disease caused by which organism. So after going through the clinical microbiological laboratory, only we can able to identify the actual microorganism that causes the disease. Then the serology, like if we want to check either the antigen or antibody present inside in the blood, so we go for the serology. Then comes uh, blood bank and histology and cytology lab. So then if we're talking about the function is that the clinical biochemistry deals with the biochemistry laboratory application to find the cause of the disease, as well as the severity of the disease. That not only the test give you the diagnosis of that disease, it also tells the severity of that disease. Like if we diagnosing the cancer, or so the diagnosis tell that the person or the human being is either uh, have the disease cancer or not. And beside that, the diagnosis of cancer, the test also explain or also reveal the severity of that disease. Like in case of cancer, that how many organs are involved in the cancers, and what is the severity of that disease that is throughout the body. And the function of the clinical laboratory is to perform both qualitative as well as quantitative analysis of body fluids like blood, urine, feces, CSF, and other tissue and calculi.